I'm nearly gone, cause I'm constantly wrong, and I need you to say that I'm not on my own. Need to find out what this is all about, because I'm sick of hearing of how you have grown. I need to hear you say something else first. I need to hear you say I am the curse. I'm getting sick of these long vacant days. I think you've confused me with someone that cares.
So intriguing, it's insane. We've been doing it for 12 years now, so it's I don't really know what to say about that.
It's not actually something we ever thought was ever going to happen, is it?
No, because most of our gigs were DIY in the back of pubs, and now we're doing what we consider proper venues, so it's come a long way.
Yeah.
Sort of. Literally, this lineup's quite fun because we've deliberately gone for bands that we've had connections with or worked with for a long time. Sick of the Silence, well, that's their first gig. We've worked with Rich and Andy for probably 12 years now. One of the first bands we ever booked was Rich's band, Silverlight the Action. Same with Caillou, we've worked with them in different bands for a long time. And as you know, Pitt, Origami Noise and Genetic Stream have worked with for a long time. And Pet Needs are my current favourites. So. Opening band Caillou, they don't really do much about the moment, but they're a good throwback to sort of music I grew up on, sort of three-piece rock.
This one's called False Pretenses. Fortunes fall in line or fade away. Take all chances brought to you. Don't be a fool. It's all you know. Picture of it all in harmony. False pretenses is all you know.
First gig was here, I think. The first gig was here, wasn't it?
I think it was. That was many years ago.
6 years ago.
6 years ago, we first played with Essex Rocks, and they were just as organised and awesome then as they are now.
Mr. Merrick is a sexy guy.
So this is
Get that sexy guy.
this is where we kiss ass. But in all seriousness, we've played for many promoters, and none of them have had the organisation, just the personality. None of the others make it as fun like Essex Rocks do.
Yeah, they actually give back to the band, and not many promoters do. They expect you to bring 50 people to a gig where it's 50 miles away from your hometown and get nothing for it.
When you play for Chris, it's like you're playing for the music, you're not playing for the money, and that's a big thing in these days. It really is.
Genuine people, that's what we're about.
Exactly that.
Gig today was
Good. It was fun. I think it went well. I screwed up the new song, but no one's seen it before, so it's fine. Other than that,
how public will this go? Because I actually sung the first verse twice.
So last song, thanks for sticking around and watching us, we really appreciate it. It's called Justification.
Yesterday, oh yeah.
Brad Pitt are just insane. We book them because we know them all individually and we love them as people, but also they're just the most insane band we know live, and we want that element tonight because it's a fairly punk gig, so we want people to be throwing themselves around the stage a bit.
The next song is about having disagreements about how much space you intend to use in the fridge. Mainly a shared fridge, not one at home, obviously, that's your call. When you share fridge space.
All of our
former
previous bands
grew up on Essex Rocks playing gigs.
Well, not me. Me and Matt are a little bit older than you, but
just
me and Jim are the same age.
Yeah,
I'm the same age as me.
You two went to school together.
Yeah, my dad actually taught him extracurricular maths lessons.
Yes, he did.
Really? My voice has got very high, Jim.
So Essex Rock,
yeah, they mean a lot to me.
Yeah, Chris Berwick, that.
He's great.
Oh, Berwick, though, you got to love Berwick.
Yeah, he's
you
good.
have got to love Berwick. He's so enthusiastic about music.
You have to love him.
You have to love Berwick.
He is one of the promoters from around here.
He is.
Yep.
I do remember the earlier days of Essex Rocks because it was him and Zoe, wasn't it?
It was, and they did great things.
Yeah.
Was it V-Bar?
The Bull.
Oh, not Apathy.
Did a lot of the Bull.
The heyday of the Bull.
Yeah. Great times in that back room.
What about the time we played in that shoe shop?
Oh Jesus! Used to be what was it? Used to be Shoe
Zone. Yeah, Shoe World.
Shoe World.
Just in that
mate, that was actually one of the first occasions where all three of our bands ended up playing together.
Yeah,
so every member of Goals, Origami Noise,
Johnette Stream.
And then those bands formed Rad Pitt later when we realised we didn't really care anymore.
Jim Reed was in Jeanette Stream.
I was in all of them.
Yeah, and he's in Rad Pitt as well. Playing the Tubs. Tubs, yeah.
That's it, drum off.
Yeah. But no, they were good times.
Yeah.
And it's great to see that he's got his 1,000th show.
Yeah.
1,000 show. Yeah. Definitely 1,000 shows.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
I mean, we played at least 600 of them. So. It's glad he's still going.
All for peanuts.
Yeah. I mean, we went to
hold on, don't slag him off.
We went to Out. He's done 7 or 8 gigs for every month for the last 10 years.
We did a calculation.
We went to
when
Out,
he announced it, we did the calculation and we were like, man, prolific promoter.
Can you someone to have done 7 or 8 gigs every month?
I think
for
these
the last
people
10
want to.
years?
Do you want to
It's
walk by?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, no, feel free. No, be in the interview. It don't really
Come
matter.
on.
We didn't want to make a
Our bassist,
Sean Swan.
Our
bassist.
Yeah.
Actually, you got the entire Brad Pitt now.
What do you think of Essex Rocks?
Essex Rocks is really, really good.
What's next for Brad Pitt?
More Essex Rocks.
More of these.
Yeah, more of
He's
these.
got another 400 gigs on him.
I mean, in Brad Pitt, we're lucky enough to play the same surrounding area indefinitely for the future.
Yes.
So you can guarantee that you'll see us in Colchester, Bury St Edmunds,
Colchester.
Ipswich.
Chelmsford, Ipswich. If we're lucky, we might get to London again. Like
Oh, hang on.
been a long
Matt
time
Richards
since
has
we
got
got-
us a gig in Hastings.
Hastings, I know, because we were both.
Maybe.
Me and Matt were talking earlier about how we really need to tick a few places off the map. Diss, South Mims,
Didcup.
Pethridge.
we
I
playing
don't even know
South-
if Pethridge is a place, but I want to
Peas
play there.
Pottage services.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just because they're
Big one there.
prolific shows.
But we'll probably play the Boreham Interchange at some point.
well, I can sort that out. I work just there, don't I?
Yeah.
That's what the song "Driving Miss Crazy" is about. Commuting to Boreham Interchange.
Well,
every
we should
day.
play that.
Done.
McDonald's.
You know what we should do? We should play. You know those cafes on the A12 that are built
Oh,
into.
the one that's now the
containers.
adult store. The adult store.
Oh,
I know
that
the
one,
one.
yeah.
On the adult store.
Yeah, we should play there.
I see the
playing
same.
there.
I see the same smart car in the car park. So either they work at the adult store or they're just absolute fiends for
They
it.
love wanking. Fucking love a
I
wank.
swear it was Berwick. I could have sworn.
Yeah. Sick of the silence, basically.
I mean, what? We don't actually know too much about them, do we? Being brutally honest.
Apart from the people, we don't because they're so new.
I think, I mean, my opinion is one of the best things we do with Essex Rocks is we get contacted by a lot of bands constantly saying how difficult it is to get gigs in Essex, how difficult it is to find venues, and we're constantly, I think this year we've given 6 or 7 bands their first ever gigs, and then not long after that we've seen them move on the scene, get different gigs, different venues, and so one of the things I'm proudest of is constantly being able to provide that opportunity. This one's a bit different because we know about them in all their previous incarnations or the other work they've done, but yeah,
I think we actually gave Kill the Party his first gig, didn't we? At Straws. That old David. Good old Straws.
We're sick of the silence. Hello. Pushing down sick of the silence. We haven't got any music out yet because we're brand new. Please shoot us a like on Facebook, because as we all know, the world fucking lives on Facebook now. So can we please shoot us a like? We're sick of the silence. You're fucking awesome. Punk isn't dead. Rancid forever. Let's fucking Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Pet Needs are currently, I haven't got favourites technically, but they are probably my favourite band at the moment. They're refreshing, they're probably the most professional bands that are on this circuit at the moment. Hello. So I'm getting waving from me. And they're most energetic, and they're really nice guys as well. So we've sort of become quite close over the last, I think, 2 years we've been working with them. And we actively, one of the bands that we actively go out to see in London at night of our gigs as well.
1,000 shows, that's fucking amazing. This song's about the way I speak. It's called Sympathetic Accent Syndrome. The voice in the flight, nor each of me and the mess I represent myself anymore. These friends on the faded faces, gonna say that's the vacation again. Does anyone want to go to bed? I'm kind of surprised by your disdain for me, and now pretend that I care when my sympathetic accent syndrome. Sympathetic accent syndrome.
Rocks. Like people like Essex Rocks. It's weird because you get people like Essex Rocks in every single kind of like town, or should I say kind of like county if it's Essex Rocks. And they're people that like build things from the ground up. And it's like without these people, things like this wouldn't happen. I said that they've done 1,000 shows and they've taken 1,000 risks because you never know. People might not turn up. But they've taken risks on things, not because they think people are going to come, but because they think that they love it and think like other people will love it.
Don't know, I'm just chatting politics.
You know what I'm saying though?
People like Chris, he also he came to our gig in London, didn't he? He just got the train.
Oh my god, yes!
Just stuff like that. He just goes to any gig.
It does.
He's just got passion for music.
He knew about a gig of mine that I didn't even know he knew the band.
Yeah.
He just goes to any gig.
We need people that are passionate about music to make these things happen. And they lose money. Every single time, I'm sure they do. But it's amazing that people build these things from the ground up because it means that bands like us can play, basically. What absolute heroes. Absolute heroes. They put us on I think they put us on more than any other promotions company or promoters or whatever have put us on. And they've helped kind of us build fan bases and stuff like that. It's great because they're really good at marketing, we're not good at marketing, and they're kind of they've helped us out so much. They're amazing. I like them.
The gig was good.
It's cool. It's cool because we play out of town loads now, so it's always good to come home. And
it feels like home as well because everyone seems to know all of our songs.
But people we don't know our songs now. Yeah. It's kind of creepy, but really fucking cool at the same time. I like it.
We've got to get used to it, I suppose.
That's when it gets a bit surreal, isn't it?
It's interesting. So I moved to Colchester about maybe 5 years ago, and there was a little bit of a scene there at the time. I mean, there was amazing bands like Animal Noise and Dingus Khan and stuff like that. But it feels like things are building and building and building and building now. There's just amazing bands that are coming out now, and things seem to be it's kind of bubbling at the moment, and I think things are going to explode soon. So it's a good place to be. And it's thanks to Essex Rocks.
Paper Champion, all right, as well.
And Paper Champion. Oh, obviously Paper Champion. Not written a bad review about us yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. This is our last song. It goes like this.
She said I love you in the same way that I love her guitar. I know you're useless, but you'll always be in my heart. My heart, my heart. That with a little soul that could have been missing, turned it as a smack down and tricked you left. Looks in the leg, she had it for the bar. Suddenly the suit he wore like a child in his father's clothes. And suddenly the way he walks when he's well aware his posture is already known. Suddenly he was unable to let that burning through his skin. Oh no. And suddenly he was off the man that he thought he was half an hour ago.
So it's a strong lineup. Basically, of course, they're all our mates, so we know that they're all going to turn up and they'll bring some people to the gig as well. So
we didn't want a band pulling out on the big night.
Looking back at the last 1,000, have you got any highlights? Any highlights from the last 1,000 gigs?
Honestly, the proudest I've ever been was when we sold out the Colchester Arts Centre with unsigned bands. Like, they were sold out 2-3 weeks in advance, and it was just like an amazing feeling. For promoters who are only doing it for the love of it, you know, we're not like we're not making any money out of it or anything like that. Just to have picked a line-up and to have showed how far we'd come in quite a short amount of time, that was just insane. And then that night was insane as well. It was just a great night, great feeling. That's my highlight.
My highlights, I think, were always when we first started. We used to do DIY gigs in a pub back in Harwich, and it was free entry. And Harwich is a venue, or Harwich is a place where you wouldn't really think that unsigned punk bands or rock bands are going to get anywhere, but it was absolutely full every night. It was good because Harwich wasn't ready for it, I don't think.
The other cool thing was we used to do the charity tours and release this charity tour CD. So a lot of the bands would donate their tracks, we'd put it onto a CD and sell it, and then the proceeds went to the Essex Air Ambulance. Because of that, loads of people would go into our gigs, buying the CD, and then bands who'd never played in Harwich before would come to Harwich, and then you'd have 100 people singing along to one song from a band that they'd never seen live before. It was like a really weird, surreal experience, but that was kind of encapsulated what we were trying to do and what we were all about.
The tours were fun because we're both musicians, but we've never really been in bands that have done a lot of stuff. I think that's quite accurate.
That's very fair.
But the tours are fantastic because we do 14 dates in a month, and we generally not use the same band, so we're working with like 100 bands in the course of, so they organise and then go into Harlow and Great Leeds. But it was an experience, and we've made so many friends that we still keep contact with now. So I'd say the tours, the art centre stuff.
It was like exactly what we were about trying to get a scene, because all the bands were supporting it, a lot of the promoters were supporting it, a lot of the venues were supporting it. Obviously we put a lot of the hard yards ourselves, but it was pretty much in that 1 month you were doing everything we were trying to achieve. They were awesome days, weren't they?
It's just a shame that he couldn't drive at the time. So
that was the best part of it. I did a lot of the drinking, you did a lot of the driving. It was a good relationship.
Well, we haven't actually discussed it. We've got some interesting gigs for the rest of this year, and then we're in theory booked up for a number of gigs next year, and then I think we'll reevaluate because we are quite old.
We're getting old.
I've always said that maybe 40 might be the time to. And there's enough promoters at the moment coming through, like yourself, and like Pink Shed and Rusty stuff as well. Cosmic Puffin, that's it. That we might not be needed in a couple of years. Obsolete.
It's the dream, though, isn't it? Like the actual dream is to become obsolete, whereby there's enough people doing their own things within the scene that we're not needed anymore. We started because there were no venues. There were so many bands and no venues anywhere providing opportunities for bands. So we just hijacked a back room in a pub, and it all started from there. So the dream is to not be needed anymore. That means we've done everything we wanted to do. Yeah.
We've ticked a lot of the boxes of the stuff that we set out to do, like raising money for charity and doing sold-out gigs at the Arts Centre, Kelvedon Festival and these other little festivals that we do. So we've ticked all the boxes that we really needed to. So now we're just doing it for the fun now. So.
Yeah.
More like Essex Cocks.
Cat. That's not very nice. Don't use it. You're not using that bit.